Hey guys, what's going on? If you're new here, welcome. My name is BrittanyNichole, and today I'm sharing with you my top 7 drugstore skincare products. If you missed it, I did post a top 7 drugstore makeup products that was pretty well received, so I thought let's go ahead and keep this moving and move into skincare. I love some skincare products from the drugstore. One of them is kind of like an honorable mention because this brand you can only get in like certain drugstores. Some don't, but I still want to mention it because it's very, very important in my routine, and you can get it at like Walmart and stuff like that. But anyway, I thought it would be super helpful to share with you what really works from the drugstore. I've got anything from face masks to cleansers to moisturizers to makeup removers. So if that sounds like something you're interested in seeing, go ahead and keep watching. All right, so I did film this no makeup look, which I thought was perfect for this kind of video. I will link that down below and up here. Not sure what's going up first, this one or that one, but when it does go up, I will link it in this video. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start off with the 2 products that I've been talking about for years and years and years. In fact, I think my first video was talking about all of the CeraVe products. I love that brand, you guys. It's dermatologist recommended. It's very gentle, very bare bones kind of product. So it's not like anti-aging. It's not like it's gonna reduce fine lines. It's just very minimal ingredients that are good for your skin. I truly believe CeraVe is the line that kind of got my skin into a good place. I used to try all these different products that again were like anti-aging, anti-wrinkle, anti-redness, and I would always get breakouts. Then I stopped that and only used CeraVe products, and it got my skin into a really good place. So the first thing I want to mention, which is no surprise if you've been watching me for a while, is the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser for normal to dry skin. Cleanses, hydrates, and helps restore the protective barrier of the skin with 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid. Everything I want in a facial cleanser. I do want to note that they have a number of different like lines within their line. So they have, you know, a line for acne. They have a line with salicylic acid in it. So check out CeraVe depending on your skin, but this is the product that I would recommend to anybody if they were like, hey, I need a drugstore cleanser. What should I use? This is it, baby. It is so good. It doesn't foam up on the skin. It doesn't strip your skin at all. It almost feels like a conditioner when you pump it out onto your hand. Now, this doesn't remove all of your makeup or anything like that, but what cleanser really does that? You do need to go in with a pre-cleanse, which is something else I'm going to show you from the drugstore, but I just love it. It's so gentle. It's so good. Like I said, bare bones. So it's just gonna wash your face basically and then restore the protective barrier of the skin. It is so good. I want each and every one of you, if you are struggling with, you know, a skincare routine and you don't know where to go, start with CeraVe. It doesn't have to be the hydrating facial cleanser. Just look at the different types they have and see what works for you. But like I said, this is the one that I have hooked so many people on because it is so nice. I will purchase this forever. I don't really mess around with high-end facial cleansers. I just use way too much facial cleanser, especially doing YouTube. I like do my makeup, I take it off, I do my makeup, I take it off, and I just don't want to spend like, you know, 50 bucks on a facial cleanser. This is value size. This is 16 fluid ounces, and I think it's around like 16 bucks from the drugstore, and I always use a CVS coupon, and they usually have like buy one get one half off. So check this out, you guys will love it. All right, so let's go ahead and stick with CeraVe because I do have another product from them that I recommend. Now, if I do call it CeraVe, it's because I called this CeraVe for such a long time that it's like ingrained in my head. It wasn't until I started hearing people recently talk about CeraVe on YouTube that I realized that's the name of it. So next product is the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream that moisturizes and helps restore the protective barrier of the skin again. It has 3 essential ceramides. It's for normal to dry skin. Now this is a thicker formula. They do have other moisturizers. Now this is for the body or the face. They do have other moisturizers specifically for the face, but they are too thin for me. I personally like a thick moisturizer on the face. I like it in summer, I like it in winter. It's just what I personally like, but check out the other versions if you didn't like such a thick cream. I do not use this anymore as my moisturizer for my face. I've just moved on to something else, but if my skin is ever in a bad place, I will go back to this, and it just restores everything. It truly just kind of resets the skin, and it's very, very gentle. It's a thick formula. You could see like this is not going anywhere on my finger, which like I said, I really like. I do use this on my hands still. I use it on my body. And again, if I'm ever struggling with my face, very, very gentle. It absorbs very quickly. I really like that. I don't like a moisturizer that's gonna like make me feel hot, you know what I mean? When it's a thicker moisturizer, this doesn't. It really absorbs quickly and I just love it. I've turned so many friends onto this stuff. I can't even tell you. It's the same thing with the cleanser. If anybody says to me like, hey, I need a drugstore cleanser, a drugstore moisturizer, what should I use? It's always gonna be CeraVe. So highly, highly recommend checking this out. If you don't wanna use it on your face, use it on your body. It's not scented. When I have self-tan on, this is what I go for as well. So really, really good products and a lot of product for both of these. I think this is also somewhere around the $15 mark. So really good bang for your buck. Okay, next up, I have the Vichy Mineral 89 Fortifying and Hydrating Daily Skin Booster with hyaluronic acid and 15 mineral rich water. I don't know what that means, but this is like a hyaluronic acid serum. I did just have to pick a new one up because I run out of these all the time. This is a very, very nice hyaluronic acid. I hope I'm saying that right. I hear some people say it like hyaluronic acid. I don't know, but I use this right after I cleanse. I leave a little bit of wetness on the skin. A lot of times I'll use their thermal water and then I'll go in with this. I really like their thermal water. I just don't think it's absolutely necessary for you guys to have, which is why I'm not including it, but I do love that stuff. If you see it, buy it, you'll love it. Thermal water just kind of calms the skin down, and I have a lot of redness, which is why I use that. But anyway, I go in with this with a little bit of dampness to my skin, and this seriously has changed the game with my skin. It makes it so plump and hydrated and soft. I've stopped using this to see if like my skin changed, and it really, really did. I personally respond really, really well to hyaluronic acid. My skin eats it up. I tend to, in the winter, pull a little bit more on the dry side, and I just feel like my skin is tight, so I need something like this. It's, I think, $29.50 or something like that from CVS, but I always wait until I get a 40% off coupon from CVS, and then a lot of times they'll have like a deal like $5 off Vichy. So good, you guys. I want you to try it. It also comes in a smaller version if you wanted to try that. If you want to add a serum into your routine, and this is what I tell all of my friends and family, get this one. It's not going to break the bank and you will see results. I love it. Okay, so sticking with the hyaluronic acid theme, I have the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating 100% Hydrogel Mask. This has hyaluronic acid in it. It instantly quenches the skin, it deeply hydrates, and it leaves the skin supple and hydrated. I agree with all of those things. This is my favorite mask from Drugstore. It's high-end. It makes a very big difference from when I put it on to when I take it off and how hydrated my skin is. You can see it. I do this before videos a lot, so my skin looks very hydrated and plump. I do this when I need just a relaxing routine. They do have a couple other types of this mask. They have a green one. I can't remember what that is. I liked that one as well, but this is just my favorite. I can truly see a difference from the before and after of doing this. I know you guys will love it. It's kind of like those, I can't remember if it's Dr. Jart or what it is, kind of like those masks that people do a lot. It's like, you know, you put a piece on the bottom, a piece on the top. It's so cooling. I like to leave these in the fridge and then put them on. That's like, oh, my favorite. I'll like pop it in the fridge for 30 minutes and then pop it on. It's just a really nice affordable mask. I think they're $2.99, but a lot of times it's buy one, get one half off. If you ask me what face mask do you recommend, I'd recommend this one, and then I'd recommend one that you can't get at the drugstore. You can get it at Whole Foods or you can get it on Amazon. It's the Aztec Clay mask, but that's a no joke mask that like really pulls at your skin. And again, I'm not including it because you can't really get it at like Walgreens or CVS or anything like that, but this is amazing. If you guys see this, try it. I've tried the potted version as well, but I do like this a little bit better. The potted version you can wear overnight, but this for 15 minutes, you get instantly glowing skin. If you've got an event, girl, Try these, you will love it. Next up is the Bioderma Sensibo H2O. This is a micellar water. I can get this at Walgreens in my area. You guys, this is the best like pre-cleanse ever. It's so gentle. I use this with a cotton pad and I soak the cotton pad. This is the pump version, which I wouldn't recommend. I would not buy the pump version again. It's just messy. I like to sometimes take a Q-tip and like really work it into my lashes, and it's just really difficult with the pump version. So get the pour version. That's what I'm gonna get next time I buy it. I've always bought the pour version before that, but I thought this would be easier, but it's not. But anyway, this is the best makeup remover ever. It's a micellar water that's safe for the eyes. The CeraVe micellar water, do not ever come close to your eyes with that. It says you can. That burns the heck out of your eyes. I do like that one, but I just, you can't put it on your eyes, and this you can. So this is why I choose this one. So I'll soak my cotton pad and I'll just hold it on the eye for like 15 seconds and wipe, and it takes everything off, and then I'll wipe the rest of my face. I like to use this actually on my face halo as well. If you guys have a face halo, or if you haven't heard of face halo, check that out. It's so good, but I do still use cotton pads. Hopefully one day I can get to completely like, you know, like waste free and stuff like that, but I'm just honestly not there yet. But this is just wonderful, wonderful stuff. So I'll take it all around my face. It really takes your makeup off well. It doesn't leave any kind of film on your face. I prefer this over like cleansing balms, because cleansing balms, when I put them on my eyes, like I'll open my eyes and it's just like a film of creamy yuck in my eyes, and then I have to like work to get that off. I personally don't like that around the eye area. Cleansing balms around the face are nicer, and I really liked one from Physicians Formula, the Perfect Matcha, but I think they discontinued that. So I stopped buying it because I don't want to recommend anything that you guys can't get. So love this so much. You guys check it out. You will love it. Okay. Next up, and again, no surprise, this is the Aquaphor Healing Ointment. I needed to get a new one because mine actually expired before I could use it all. I use this on my lips every single night and throughout the day. This is the only thing that cures my cracked lips. I use this on my elbows when they're cracked. I use this on my heels when they're cracked. In fact, I used it last night on my heel, and now my heel feels perfectly soft and not cracked. It's amazing stuff. If you have any, you know, dryness or something that needs like on your face, if you have a dry patch on your face, you can put this on that dry patch. My friend does that all the time and he doesn't break out or anything from that. Really, really amazing stuff. It does come in a smaller version as well if you didn't want to go for the big guy, but pick this up. Like, you have, next time you're in the drugstore, just pick it up, start using it on your lips and any other dry areas. You will thank me later. It's so good. Okay, and finally, this is like the kind of honorable mention because you can't get this in every drugstore, but you can get it in some. Like my big Walgreens sells it and Walmart sells it, but this is the Tinkle Eyebrow Razor, and you have to get Tinkle. You can buy these on Amazon for sure, but I don't think the like knockoff version of Tinkle works as well. Tinkle is the only one that I personally use on my face. It's like the sharpest, but it's not gonna, you know, cut you. I mean, it can cut you if you go in and kind of nick yourself. But anyway, this is what I use to shave my face. I have a whole video on shaving your face. I did it last night. Beautiful, beautiful results from shaving your face. No, your skin isn't gonna grow in thicker. It's gonna maybe feel that way because obviously you're shaving and the hair follicle is gonna grow in a little more blunt, but I don't ever feel my face and say like, oh my gosh, I can feel my hair growing in. You know what I mean? It doesn't make it grow in any thicker. It just really helps to kind of exfoliate the skin. That's why I mostly do it. I don't have a lot of peach fuzz on my face. I use it because it just gets rid of all of the dead skin on the first layer. Like you can visibly see the dead skin coming off. It's kind of gross, but also kind of satisfying, and it's amazing. I use them once and I throw it away. I never reuse these just because I don't think that's sanitary. You can touch up around your eyebrows. It's just a really, really nice product to have. If you haven't shaved your face, now don't use one of your regular razors. I'd recommend going in with a Tinkle razor. You go at like a 45-degree angle all throughout the face. Try it and you will be hooked. It is just the results are amazing. Your skin feels baby soft. It looks radiant. It just looks so much better. So highly recommend picking up some Tinkle razors, and only Tinkle razors if you can find them in your drugstore, or buy them on Amazon. Before we get into the outro, I wanted to quickly pop in here and show you guys what my skin looks like after I just demoed all those products. How beautiful does this look? Again, all drugstore products, all affordable, and they perform beautifully. You have got to check them out. So that is it for my top 7 drugstore skincare recommendations. Again, I stand behind each and every one of these products. I'm constantly recommending them, and I use them in my skincare routine routinely. So I will leave the top 7 makeup product recommendations from the drugstore down below as well if you're interested in checking that out. Otherwise, I hope this video was somewhat helpful, educational, entertaining, any or all of the above. If you guys have any questions, as always, let me know down below. Otherwise, if you're interested in seeing any more videos from me, please subscribe. It means the world to me. Also, give me a follow on Instagram where we can interact daily. I always let you guys know on there when I post a new video as well, and you can see my animals, George, Stanley, and Theo. So thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.